So, do you watch combat sports? You watch boxing or anything? Alright. Oh my God, she does not want to be talked to. Next time, don't bring her to the front row. Hey, don't mess with this girl. She's very fragile. Holy shit, this is, alright. I apologize. I've never in my life talking to an audience like, I feel like...
She's stoned.
She is. Now the whole audience is in the high, and now you're stepping on the fucking stairs. Maybe some at home. You guys want the remote control? Want to turn on some fucking Wheel of Fortune, or? God damn. Dude, I showed one time here, this asshole just plugged his fucking phone in the yeah, he like unplugged the mic and plugged his shit in. I'm like, sorry, I know you're in the middle of something, but I gotta play fucking Angry Birds on the way home, or I get anxious. So at least you're not that bad. You're just high. Are you 21? Is that what's going on? Oh shit. She's been drinking all day. Now it's all coming together, dude. Alright. Alright. Well, happy birthday. I'm sorry I ruined your birthday. Holy shit. It's a simple question. I didn't, oh my God, that was so... Yeah, holy moly. Okay, I don't know what to say now. Oh, so boxing is crazy. Yeah, boxing is... I'm from Modesto, California. That's where I was born. I'm not bragging. Are you guys heard of it? You guys buy drugs there. I get it. That's where I was born, and it's really, a lot of people, they don't know this, but we used to have a baseball team called the Modesto A's. We're the A's franchise. But my hometown, we have a problem with like drugs and like methamphetamine, so we lost shit. You know, we lose shit. So we lost the A's franchise. So we had a town vote for a whole new team name, and you guys know what won? The Nuts. N-U-T-S. Nuts won by a fucking landslide. By the way, George Lucas is from our hometown, so we could be called the Droids or the Ewoks. Once a year they wear like fuzzy costumes and fucking run around. Be great, but no, Nuts won by a landslide, and they don't even do it right. If you're gonna call your team the Nuts, at least have fun. Like on the hat is just one almond. Like looking like an asshole. It should be two walnuts like side by side, like back to back. Like get it? I went to a game and I bought some merch, and the lady's like, "Would you like a bag?" I'm like, "You mean nutsack?" "Yes, please." Dude, I saw this guy got hit by a pitch. It was brutal. He got hit, boom, he fell down, and the announcer should have said, "Oh my God, they just busted a nut," but they didn't. Because my hometown sucks. I made it up. He didn't get hit by a pitch. It's fine. You guys took that real hard. I'm trying to be a good person, trying to be better, and I just learned, sometimes I react to stuff like F that guy or F this shit. That's kind of how I respond to stuff. And I recently learned a new phrase that has changed my life. Not my cup of tea. Oh my God, dude. It means the same shit as fuck this guy. It means the same exact thing, but you can be mean to someone right in the eyes. And they don't know. I saw this lady at a club tell this guy that like his body type wasn't her cup of tea. And I'm like, dude, she just called him fat in front of everybody. And he was just like, "I don't even drink tea." And he like walked away. That's my last name, Tinkle. We should probably talk about that bullshit for a second. I was a school teacher in Oakland. And I couldn't even, yes, oh no is right, bro. I couldn't even use my real name in the classroom. I'd use a stage name. Yeah, I do my real name here, a stage name there, because you can't walk into a classroom in Oakland and write Mr. Tinkle on the chalkboard. A kid's head will explode. I'm like, wait a minute, you said your last name is Tinkle and I can't go to the bathroom? Like, the fuck? It was brutal. I didn't have a car when I was a teacher. And I used to ride the same bus as my students. And that's heartbreaking. Like, what do you say to inspire a kid that you've been teaching all day? You're like, study hard, bro. And you'll end up right back here. It's weird, when you're a comedian, people will say mean shit to your face because they think that you're a comic and you can handle it. And that's always weird to me, because I don't like that. That's all, dude, it's like saying to my, remember that, dude, when we were kids, that was a thing all the time. It's like, if you say it to my face, like if you're gonna talk any shit, don't say it behind my back, say it to my face. Right? This guy knows, he beat people up. I never understood that ever, dude, ever. Like, dude, I tell people every day as an adult, I'm like, hey, please talk behind my back. Like, don't say anything mean to my face, like, you're gonna hurt my feelings. I have to go home and put an ice pack on my soul now because you're a dick and you weren't raised correctly. A friend of mine told me the other day that I look like, he said to my face, that I look like all the Game of Thrones characters combined into one head. Yeah, you can laugh, dude. They're all there. I don't care. There's a little guy, with a tiny bit of Jon Snow, a lot of Hodor. Hodor! When I was 10 years old, I was a victim of a say it to my face crime. I used to get bullied by a kid named Charlie Brown. I'm not kidding, dude. His name was Charlie Brown. He's a little fat ginger, and he used to pick the shit out of me. And one day, I kind of sort of told my entire school that Charlie Brown's mom was a fat bitch. No, dude, I told everybody, all of them. I told my whole school. I felt it in my heart, and I felt it needed to get out. And by the way, this is way before social media, so I didn't hit the streets. Like, I was tapping shoulders, I was handing out little flyers, like, do you think Charlie Brown's mom is a fat bitch? Check yes or no. And I didn't include a no box, so they had to check yes. It sounds unwarranted. Okay, here's what happened. I'm not just. By the way, fat bitch was like it's like a state of mind. She wasn't even chubby. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I was kidding and I was mad. But here's what happened though: is Charlie Brown's mom was in charge of my classroom snacks on Fridays. Okay, so she came in my classroom this one day and she had this bag. It was like Trader Joe's, and it was full. And I remember I was so excited that there was going to be some good quality organic shit in there, because my family didn't have that kind of money to be eating like that. So I was very excited. And I had heard about pirate booty. I was like, oh my God, is there pirate booty in there? I was all like, hey, Charlie Brown's mom, like, back that booty up. Let's go. Like, I know I didn't know what that meant either back then, but I told her mom to back her booty up to me. And then what happened is guess what, audience? Inside the bag were not Trader Joe's sanctioned snacks. This was some Walgreens $3 for $1 horse shit. They were all dusty, and it spelled crackers with a Z. So I figured out what she did was she ate all the good snacks from Trader Joe's by herself, and she put a bunch of shit from her cupboard that were some like sad old funeral snacks that no one wanted, and she put them in and she tried to bring it to our classroom like we weren't gonna figure it out, and I figured it out, and I called her a fat bitch, and I got no regrets. By the way, I'll make one person laugh at a time too. I don't give a fuck. You know how hard that is to make everyone just judge me and one brave soul laugh? Then I got into a fight after school over this thing. So it wasn't a fight. I got punched in the face and I fell. So that's not a fight, right? I think someone has to be like, are you ready? I was not ready. I was not ready at all. And all I remember is they formed this big circle around me, and Charlie Brown was like pushing me up against the fence, and he was like, oh, why did you tell everyone that my mom's a fat bitch? How come you didn't come up and say it to my face? And I was like, because I didn't want this to happen. Like, I didn't want any conflict. That's why I went around you and told everyone but you that your mom was a fat bitch. It was a great plan, actually, until that big mouth over there. And how did Charlie Brown not know his mom was a fat bitch? Seriously, can we talk about this? He had to in his heart. I guarantee you, every single day after work, his mom would come home with this bag of like In-N-Out, and him and his brother would see it, and they'd get so excited because they wanted a hamburger, and they'd hug each other, and they'd high five, and then she would pull out some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches out of the bag because she ate all the In-N-Out by herself in the parking lot because she's a fat bitch. All right, that's a good tester. We can see what kind of audience you guys are. Dude, when I was a kid, I ran for student body president after the whole fat bitch debacle. And I ran for president, and my campaign slogan, none of you are ready for this shit. Tinkle, tinkle, little star. Vote for me and we'll go far. I know, I wish you guys were there. I lost by a fucking landslide. Dude, I got into, how's it going? Welcome to the party, alright. You guys aren't gonna fucking talk now for 10 minutes so I can catch up. Holy shit. How's it going? How's it going? Nice. Alright, once again, here's what you missed. My name's Tinkle, I'm killing it. Audience is really cool right now. It's a little dicey to be honest with you, but I think it's going alright. Alright, grab a drink, you're good. Alright, welcome to the show. Sorry I bossed you around just now. I know, you're all dude, I was gonna get a drink anyway, dickhead. Did you guys watch that, I don't know, was it a boxing match? You guys watch that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson boxing match? Dude, your body posture just said it all. He's like, oh. Right? Dude, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. It was a 27-year-old on steroids versus a 58-year-old on mushrooms. Like, what are we doing as a country, dude? How can we allow this to happen? If that shit happened on the street right now, we would all just break it up. Like, we wouldn't let it happen. Just an old guy fucking biting his hand like, I got one more left in me. No, you don't, dude. I'm sorry. And Jake Paul and his giant HGH head. I don't care, I'll say it. I ain't signed an NDA. He's on juice. Fucking cheater. I can do drugs to fight a 58-year-old. What a prick. Hope that's all on camera. Asshole. I hate that kid, dude. It's funny, so I just find it like, the whole thing like disrespectful. I'm a big fight fan. I've always been a big fight fan. I love boxing, I love MMA, and I just find it super disrespectful. Like my favorite fighter of all time, he was a mixed martial artist. His name was Matt Hamill. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He went by the Hammer. Okay, I'll tell you who he is. I'm like, oh, I know Jake Paul's not in here. I don't see his big giant head, so. Yeah, so Matt Hamill, he was a great fighter. And also, he was 100% deaf. That's right, sir. And I like that you went to like this to your ear. This guy was he was deaf. And he just fucking beat his own eardrum. So now he made me deaf. You hit really hard, sir. Yeah, he was deaf. 100% deaf. And he was a great fighter. Also, you know this, at the end of every round, he got T-free punches because he couldn't hear the buzzer go off. It was his little move. And he acted like he didn't know any better. He'd be like, he's like, come. Oh, I'm deaf. It's like, you know, Hammer. Like the buzzer goes off, he kicks it through the dick, like, he's like, come. You know the rules, Hammer. It's funny that I talk shit at all about fighting because I used to wrestle in high school. And I was terrible. I was real bad. I was the little 105 pounders. You used to wrestle too? What was your weight class? 122. 122. Yeah, I was a little 105 pounders. You guys used to stomp on my neck. Little 105 pounders. And by the way, not a ripped, sleek 105. I was a soft and chubby. I looked like a Hershey Kiss in my little outfit. I had too much heart to ever quit, but not enough talent to ever win. So it would just be these one-sided ass whoopings. I lost to a dude with one leg. One leg, fair and square. Well, not really fair and square, because technically the human leg weighs 18.5% of your body weight. So his torso was heavy as fuck, and he was like a boulder with a kickstand. He was squashing the shit out of me. I didn't make a formal complaint, but I knew my heart was complete bullshit. He was squashing me, and I don't know if you know this, but since he had a little nub, he had to have a safety pin so he couldn't see the nub. I wasn't afraid of it. I'm like, bring the nub on, I don't care. But his safety pin, can't see the nub. It did get quiet just now. Don't. Because that safety pin came unattached while we were wrestling, and it was a live weapon. It was a lethal weapon, and it started scratching the fuck out of me, and started stabbing me in the tummy and the chest over and over again, on my back screaming. And my whole team is like, what a pussy. And my mom is up in the stands livid that she wasted $100 on wrestling shoes. And haven't been on my feet one time all season. Like, this could have happened at Walmart flip-flops for $2. Super easy. That's how Mom introduced me to all her friends growing up. She's like, hey, this is Christopher. He knows how many lights are in every gymnasium in California. Because he counted when he was on his back like a little turtle bitch. He's my little waist of shoes. Wait, is this more new people? Oh, hello. Welcome to the party, guys. Oh, very front. This is like the splash zone. Be careful. You guys just missed the welcome. Have a seat. Holy shit. Were you guys do a recap? Okay, my name's Kris Tinkle. I'm killing it. It's going pretty well right now. You just missed that whole part. It got a little crazy. Earlier they were judging me about some shit, but now I think we're all fine. We're on the same page. What's up? Dude, I can't do the same joke again. What do you guys think? This is like a country music concert? I got like one hit. I'm just going to repeat the same song over and over again. You guys want to hear Way Down Yonder at Chattahoochee one more time? All right, let's do it. Way Down Yonder out of Chattahoochee. Country singers do that because they got like one hit, so they got to play it like 3 times a set. I can't do that shit here. That'd be fucking great if I would have, though. Nah, all right, well, what else? Oh, so, surprise, this is a fake beer. I don't drink alcohol. Ha, fool all of you. Unless you can read the fine print. But yeah, no, I don't drink. I don't drink. And when I first, what's up? Oh, I thought he went, I was like, no, dude, this is better this way. So when I first stopped drinking, though, I went and to a therapist, right? And I thought the therapist was going to tell me I couldn't drink or do drugs anymore. And instead, he's like, no, dude, you can't buy anything in bulk even. Like, you overdo everything. You got to be careful for the rest of your life because you overdo everything. For example, I love almonds, right? Yeah, I'll look you in the eye right now. I love almonds. I don't give a shit. But now when I buy almonds, I got to go to Trader Joe's and buy the big bag of almonds with the little bags inside because I can't be trusted with 3,000 loose almonds. Oh, just fly off the fucking rails and just disappear. And everyone's like, dude, what happened to Tinkle? I don't know. He said he was going to make his own almond butter, and he bought a Ninja and an RV, and he's gone. When I said Ninja, did you know I was talking about a blender? Yeah, there we go. Dude, I did a show one time, swear to God, some white lady in the very front, not you, but some white lady in the very front was like, oh, that was racist. And I'm like, dude, you're the only one in this fucking room who thought in my joke I hired a small Asian man in a black cloak to karate chop almonds until it turned into a paste, you fucking dum-dum. Jesus Christ. When I first got sober, I got sober on my own, actually, because I started realizing that none of my friends had ever thrown me a surprise party. So they're probably going to never throw me an intervention. And you can't throw your own intervention. That's like some sad shit. You can't show up at someone else's party and be like, hey, surprise, I got to go to rehab right now. Shit's dark. I have an app on my phone that keeps track of my sober days. And it's really great. So it keeps track of all the days. And then I got this like 3-day free trial because I didn't know how much I was going to be into being sober. So I got a 3-day free trial. And it keeps track of the sober days, but also every morning it would give you like a positive reinforcement. It would say stuff like, today don't use the phrase I wish. Use the phrase I will. Yes, or it's like, oh, if you fell down yesterday, make sure you get back up today. And the trial expired. And the next day it's like, even Jesus drank, what's your problem, pussy? I'm like, oh my. Day 2, it's like, no one's gonna fuck you sober. I'm like, all right. I'm just gonna pay for the full app because this tough love shit, it's not working for me. Dude, you guys have been so much fun, man. Take care, enjoy the rest of your show. One more time for Kris Tinkle. It is stupid, ma'am. And thank you for yelling it out loud. I appreciate it. Holy fuck. You can just not laugh like everyone else. You don't know how this is done? Holy shit, everyone else figured it out. They're like, next. And you had to do a commentary track over it. By the way, not stupid. I don't think you guys just get it, that's all. I forget the rest of that joke now, I got so mad. A fucking hot chick just told me I was stupid. My last name is Tinkle, it's not like I haven't been through enough already. I will say this about porn though. I will never take porn for granted. About 15 years ago, I got to go do comedy for the troops in Iraq for our team. Yeah, not fucking, come on now. America! No, I really did. I went to Iraq and to Kuwait, so if there's any servicemen in here, I appreciate you guys' service. That part is not kidding. Appreciate it. But, guess what? In a war zone, there's no porn. There's no porn. And I travel with porn, like 10 gigs. And so I get there, and I had a plan because our soldiers, they love films over there, but they couldn't get any of like the new shit. So I had a bunch of like, I'm not gonna say bootleg because this is videotaped. I had some bootleg movies, okay? And so I was gonna make a bunch of copies for all the soldiers, and so I had a bunch of movies. And this one guy, I was burning him some actual movies, and he saw a folder on my laptop, and he's all, that folder isn't really fuck taxes, is it? It said taxes, and I'm like, no, that's not taxes. That's not taxes at all. And then I was like, it's porn. I was like, it's porn, and he's like, shh. And then he went low, and he's like, dude, can you make me? So I made this guy a fucking mixtape. Yeah, I made this soldier a porn mixtape, which is weird, because if you make a mixtape or like a playlist for a guy, it's like, you know, usually you're like, hey, how was track 6? It's like, dude, I don't want to know how track 6 was. Jesus Christ. But so this guy told all of his friends that I had porn, and then everyone just kept coming up to me and asking me to make them a porn mix. So I like made porn mix CDs for the entire goddamn military. All these young spry men kept coming out of my room like all like, thanks Tinkle. I'm like, no problem, buddy. And true story. And so I can't wait till one of these days when I have kids, and my kid's like going through my scrapbook, and he sees like my medals, and he's like, what's this medal right here? I'm like, oh, that's your dad's throbbing purple cock of courage. I got that helping out the military. Your dad made them all come, son. There we go. This guy knows, right?